Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Eccentric RockStar'Seed, and I have another message. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Totem of air. Okay, that's telepathic communication. You flow with the wind. You may even be a pilot. You may even get downloads as you walk. You know how you get the breeze blow through your scalp and you get that sensation? That's a download for some. And then resonance. Resonance resonates. Telepathic messages. You're having a great conversation with someone. Someone. And this is all in the subconscious because then you have the muse of dance, someone who loves to dance. And then you have her on the picture. She's a ballerina. She's dancing. Resonance. You get your message across when you speak through your body and you use your mind. Mind, body, and spirit is the energy. Okay. You have a guru complex, eternal student. I'm sorry. Yeah, eternal student. That's what that means. You see that? All through your all through your craft. Hold on, I'm getting my other cards. We'll talk more about it. Muse of poetry. You're going to get on that stage and say some words and have people climaxing in their seats. I heard you have them hot under the collar and a couple other places. You always leave people wanting more. You got Josephine Baker here and the eternal students on top of totem of the air. Resonance. Who do you resonate with? Hold on, keep going. Expression. This is all in the subconscious. Freedom of expression. Of course, that's what this. Okay. Intuition. So if I'm called to, say I sign a contract for $350,000 a year for 3 years, and my intuition, I get an intuitive hit that says, no, you're going to take this podcasting position, and it's gonna unblock your creative flow. So you put that together with intuition, but it only pays maybe 75 to 100 a year for 5 years. Which one would you take? Okay, because that's what this is about. Freedom of expression. It's a transformation. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? If you knew that the downloads would come through that way of expressing yourself, what would you do? If you were told to go on a spiritual retreat, even though you just got married 3 months ago, because it's going to lead you to that higher knowledge. Hopefully you married the right person, because they would either come with you or finance your way so you can do it. Because to be married, you have to be friends too. Gratitude, that's right. When you're valued, you don't worry about that kind of stuff. Release, release. It's calling for you to release. Release all inhibition. That's what I'm getting from this. Release your inhibition. What does that mean for you? Put it in the comments as to what it means for you. I see a lot of purple. I do see green as well. The ancestors are here again. You might as well say they're here in the form of you. Like you're not even the one talking anymore. It's like, I got this. Sit down, baby. I got this. Okay. What about your ancestors? They come through by way of your poetry, by way of communication. A mass communicator, a poet. Let me find out. You're going to be a famous poet or something. Okay. Your thoughts, your intuitive hits is on fire right now. Look at that. Totem of fire. All right. You speak passion. By nature. Solar feminine. The star is here. The star. The artist that you listen to, the superstar, they're stars as well, obviously. They're big name stars. But the stars that you listen to, there are messages in their songs. That's why you're led to listen to them. Even if it's hardcore rap. The messages, the blueprint to your success. These are people who are just like you, they could be master number 11s and star seeds and things and light workers, but they're rappers. And you're called to listen to them because they're your soul tribe. They are the teachers. They are the other ones who have guru complexes and teachers. What do you think they're talking about? Now, people on the surface level think they're talking about sex, drugs, money, women. However, you with the trained spirit and this intuition, you released your ego many eons ago, and you know what they're talking about with that. They come in faster messages. Resonance. How does all this resonate with you? Tell me in the comments how it resonates with you. Who did you cut off recently? Who did you have to distance yourself from to go on this adventure? Okay? And experience more lighthearted, playful connections. To fall in love. Wow, I didn't even see that, but that's union that follows that. Okay? And new beginnings are following that. All right? So you're called to have patience. Have patience with the process. Okay? And continue to seek knowledge, seek wisdom, practice your innate wisdom, go introvert. All right? Because you being playful is a download there. It's a hidden gem there. Adventures are educations. You doing your shadow work is what led you to your union. Okay? New beginnings. Listening. If the Most High told you, okay, you're not going to work here anymore, look what's on the bottom. Heart of a lion. If the Most High told you, okay, we're not going to live in this neighborhood no more, we're going to move 600 miles that way, west or east, whatever. With this adventure, you're called to migrate. Okay? I feel like the union card is yourself first, is you being in love with you first, new beginnings. You're being protected from something, from blockages. I hear Beanie Siegel. Philly, Philly, where I am from, with Eve. All right, let's put one on adventure. Eloquent speech, adventure. You're going to learn several languages. That's what I get from that. Give me one on playfulness. You're going to learn at least 4 languages, but they all collaborate well with each other, like French, Spanish, Italian. All of it is European. However, Italian is half French, half Spanish. You see what I'm saying? Portuguese, Greece. Like, you're going to learn some stuff. It's going to be a better business venture for you. That's coming out of that. Reflection. There go your mirror. Look at you see the eye? That's your mirror. Playfulness. You have a lot of masturbation about your counterpart. That's why your energy is lighthearted. That's why y'all telepathically communicate. Y'all in a 5D living a whole life. But all these gems that's being dropped is putting it into the 3D. It's going to lead it to the 3D. Union. Deeper perspective. You got a different perspective. Okay. That's going and fasting and going into the mountains and seeking wisdom. Like the unattainable Shiva. And praying to the Most High. New beginnings. See that? Your creative endeavor, whatever your craft is, whatever you master, you found yourself. That's your new beginning. Because it's a birth of a new creation. You see how new beginnings, she has a baby there? But to clarify, that is a creative endeavor. for you. And the sun is in his hand, just like the sun is right here. Keep the faith. You're doing awesome. Patience. You need the patience of a child, of a little child, like you're raising a toddler, like a little baby. This is a new, you have union, and I see the baby, but I see creative business. Maybe a baby will come after that, but that's not what I see. I see business, portal, psyche, patience. Let your psychic abilities develop naturally. It's no rush. It's no rush. Now, if this was in a negative sense, this would be a witch. But you have to have patience with your psychic abilities and your ways. Like you're getting downloads. You get the somatic psychic senses. All the clairvoyances, all the clairs, psychic abilities, dreams, intuition. Everybody has intuition on different levels. Third eyes, all your chakras, straight spiritual. I'm getting hot. I'm feeling it in my body. Like my whole body just experienced like 4 heat flashes. Okay. And you need to have patience with that because there's a lot of physical changes that you're going through and it's coming. Is you're going to get you're getting the message like that. Like that's you developing and ascending. Wisdom. Look at that lion heart. Ultimate material wealth and material gain. It comes with wisdom. Look at that. That card is red. Red with passion. Red with shrewd business. What's your creative endeavor? Spirituality. Teaching people about God in the utmost playful, articulate, romantic fashion. Well, how are you going to do that? Exactly. Be patient. Your abilities is going to start to shine. Shadow self. Music. You heal a lot through music. Some of y'all might even heal through gospel music or something like that because that's more religious and spiritual. I mean, all of this is spiritual, of course. And stop confusing religion and spirituality because to be a friend of God, you have to have a spiritual connection. So how can you be religious and not be spiritual? You know who's religious and not spiritual? The extremists, the ones who tell you, and God said this, and the Bible and the Quran and the book says this. However, they don't introduce it with gentleness. They're not patient. They throw it at you like they're throwing a shoe at you, like a frustrated mother is throwing a shoe at her hard-headed son. Like they come off like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. God doesn't enter into anything except with gentleness. And lastly, listening. Listening. What is he saying to you? What is it that he needs you to listen to? Don't talk. Just listen. Jodeci. Structure of the spirit. He's teaching you structure of the heart, actually. It looks like a skeleton, but it's about the heart. Structure of the heart. Or the soul. Really, the structure of the soul. When you listen to him, he shapes you. That's why he's telling you to be patient with your abilities. Thank God every day, but be patient. They need time to develop. Like you see this as a child. Children can't grow faster than before they're ready. Like you can't expect a 2-year-old to understand what a 10-year-old understands. They need time to develop. And the human body develops over the course of years. And it keeps maturing until it dies. Well, the spirit is separated from the body, and the body goes back into the earth. If you said it with God's permission, the people are going to follow it. Why? Because he's going to make them understand it's him. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.